Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Guzzlords, and we are here for UBC Season 6, Week 1. We are taking on Nader, aka Not a Please, coach of the Memphis Guzzlords. Go check out his channel in the description below. Nader's a very solid player in the format, and a very, very good friend of mine. Recently got to know him, and check him out in the description below. He's a very, very good battler. He was in the Hive in UBC. You think a break from the Hive? I'm pretty sure just for this season, but yeah, we're taking on for the UBC, and let's go over the matchup. My team consists of Mega Aerodactyl, Serb, Infernape, Thundi T, Alolan Persian, Mew, Nido Queen, Alolan, Ninetales, Dredagon, Kingler, Ferroseed, and Munchlax. With Z-moves with Thundi T. Kyurem, with Nader's team, it's Kyurem Black, Mega Alakazam, Tapu Fini, Crocodile, Metagross, Mienshao, Silvally, can have any type, Adino, Rotomo, Salazzle, and Mantike, with Zmon being Kyurem Black. Now, I feel like this match was definitely in my favor. Definitely. You'll see the game plan I have going into this. But his biggest threats to me, I think, is the Mega Alakazam and the Kyurem Black. Versus my team, I don't have a switch into Kyurem Black at all. If you look, I don't have great Ice Resist besides the Kingler. Might patch that up later, but it's just Kyurem I don't have a switch into, and you can run like free shock or something to blow away my walls like Mew, Null and Persian, etc. And I just, every time it switches in, I do it. But I will have ways to offensively pressure it, that's the problem with it. But a way to relieve that is Chapel Berry. Chapel Berry Kyurem is very nice to bait in stuff like my Infernape, my Thundi T. Yeah, but it struggles to break a Mew, which that's the problem with that set, but it's a decent bait versus me. Mega Zam is definitely a huge threat. I only really need 3 attacks, and now speeds my whole team besides Mega Aerodactyl, but I don't want to run speed on Mega Aerodactyl just a speed type. I can still take it on decently well, and yeah, basically it's that. A Shadow Ball focus left psychic hits my whole team very hard. New stuff to support his team like Finny, decent Infernape check, but I definitely have ways to abuse that. Definitely a Keymon that I want to take down. A Keymon I want to abuse. Sorry for someone. Crook or Metagross, I definitely think either one of them is going to come. I don't think both are going to come. I expect one of them to be the Rocker. And, Scarf Mienshao is pretty good mon versus me. Outspeeds the Scarf Ape. Outspeeds my whole team is not Scarf. So I definitely think that's going to come, but I haven't seen it in any of my mocks. So yeah, that could be a huge threat. Scarf High Jump Kick, U-turn's annoying versus me. Yeah. So Volley, I don't know what type it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be Steel if he doesn't bring Metagross, but if he does, I don't know what it's going to be. Salazzle, I think, is a necessary bring to check stuff like my Superior, because Superior with a Scarf on it, it completely destroys him. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Scarf Salazzle. So, yeah. That's going to go as for his team. I don't think it's a great matchup versus me, and I'm going to tell you why. First one I want to go over, actually, is this Mew. Super Fang Taunt versus Stealth Rock. This starts my game plan up, because I need rocks up to pressure down the, what's his face, Salazzle. I want rocks versus Salazzle, just for my next one I'm going to bring up. Mew's very nice pivot versus his team. And it sets up, it's my best rocker versus him, versus the Finny, because I set up rocks and I can taunt it next turn. And with the speed creep I have, I should be able to outspeed Finny and taunt it. Only way he can really stop me from taunting him if he taunts me while I go for rocks. So Yeah, that's a Mew. Check Zam, and yeah, it gets General Chip. He has no Ghost unless he brings Savali Ghost, and I get free Super Fang and free Chip for my win cons late game. Especially helps the Serp in combination with Rocks. So yeah, that's our Mew. A decent check to Zam gets Super Fang damage on it, and it can take 2 hits unless it gets a split up drop. So yeah, that's basically it with Mew. Next mon, next mon is the Mega Aerodactyl. Mega Aerodactyl has a very specific role in this game. It checks the Salazzle. Salazzle is pretty much his only way to stop a Scarf Superior sweep, because if you look at his team after Rocks, everything dies at +6 to a Scarf Leaf Storm. Mega Aerodactyl's role in this game is to pursue trap that Salazzle, and then that starts the ball rolling for Serp to go in, and yeah, basically it checks Crocodile as well, and it outspeeds Zam, it outspeeds, and I can check Aerodactyl as well, because he might be forced out because he cannot OHKO me, and yeah, and I can pursue trap it. Just nice fat arrow, enough speed to outspeed Salazzle, and yeah, it's very crucial monster this team, and if Mega Aerodactyl does not do his job by checking the Salazzle, I will most likely lose this game, but I have a really good feeling that Aero will do its job, because if he brings in Salazzle at least once this game, the job is done for Aerodactyl, and yeah, it starts the game plan. And next mon is the Scarf Superior. Scarf Superior versus him absolutely just goes ham. If you, like I said, at +6, everything dies to it. After Rocks, like a non-HP, naive, Pure and Black dies, I'm pretty sure Hasty dies as well, but it dies to +6. +6 Leaf Storm, everything drops to it. It's only checked to its Salazzle, and I do have the Pursuit Trapping Radar back on the back. Yeah, that's basically it. And with my next mons, I can safely bring it in versus Finny and Crocodile, which is my main setup fodder for the Superior. So yeah, that's basically with Serp. Got basically the only move I'm gonna click is Leaf Storm. I have a Deep Pulse for Karam if that situation comes. HP Ground to revenge your Salazzle. Defog, just if I need Hazard's Gone urgently to win, potentially win. I'm not sure if this is gonna be my backup win con, Serp. If I need Defog for my backup win con, and that's gonna be my Thundy T. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling because I did record this before, but Camtasia fucked up. So yeah, kind of upset, but oh well. This is my second win condition this game. Thundy T. If he brings an Icy and Z Kyurem, this is my main way to revenge that, because a plus a Titanium Z Focus Blast will just drop it. If it's Chople, then my Mew deals with it. My Kyurem deals with it as well, and yeah. It also, just another backup win con. It another pairs well with my offensive core and to pressure Finny, because we Infernape baits and Finny pretty much all the time, or else we lose him on. So, yeah, I have Thundy T, just agility, because I don't want to not get my sweep off because I lose Shazam, and I didn't feel like I needed Nasty Plot to break through his team. Just his team, I felt, was weak enough to agility for me to bring it, and this is a huge threat to him if Serp misses a Leaf Storm, because I think, I don't want to sound cocky, because Nader's a really good player, but the only way I can see him beat the Serp is if I miss like a Leaf Storm, because his team is just so weak to it, and with the game plan I have up, yeah, that's just what I think. And it just Thundy T's a backup win con if I do miss Leaf Storms or just mess up in general. So yeah, next mon I'm bringing is my Infernape. This is going to be my best lead versus him, unless he brings his Scarf Manchow. If he does bring Manchow, I definitely do think he's going to be Scarf, because speed tier does not help it versus stuff like Mega Aerodactyl, Superior, and it wants to outspeed stuff like that. So yeah, more moves. Also, these moves are pretty self-explanatory. Dark Pulse is for the Alakazam, because after Mega Evolves, it will gain more absorb. But yeah, this guy's main role is just to be another pivot, forces him to Finny, and another crucial one to execute my game plan correctly. Yeah, I can U-turn on the Finny switch in, go in the SERP, and start getting up my leaf storms. And yeah, that starts my game plan up. I also wanted another way to revenge kill the Mega Alakazam, because Scarf Serpent's not too reliable at doing that because leaf storms at first are very weak. So yeah, Ape's just a nice mod in general this game. Very nice pivot around his team, and it's not going to be my win con, but it's just a really solid pivot, and I needed to check some of his offensive threats. So yeah, that's my Infernape. Last mon is just a nice pick versus him, and that is my Reckless Cat, the Alone Persian. Parting Shot, player up, knockoff, player up. Okay. Versus this team, it's my main pivot to Crocodile and Metagross. If they're both banded, they can 2-KO me, but I can knock off their items. I can use Foul Play. And, yeah. I have the Chopple Berry for the Minion Shout. I can knock off its Choice Scarf. Also, I can give it. I can play rough it and do a lot of damage. Also, prevents me from getting immediately revenged by Mega Alakazam. With my investment, I can live a Focus Blast after Rocks. And yeah, just knock off to get rid of Finny's leftovers, even though my team deals with Finny pretty well. But always knocking off Finny's leftovers is very nice in the game. Foul Play is just for a lot of mods in this team has a high physical attack stat, so that'll be nice versus like Kyurem, Metagross, stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically the team I'm bringing versus Nader. And Parting Shot just for momentum, other way to bait and Finny. But yeah, that is my team versus Nader, and I will see you guys in the battle. And we are back for the battle, aka versus Nader, aka Nada Please, and the Memphis Guzzlords. So yeah, he brings pretty much the 6 that I expect. Kyurem, Black, Crocodile, Mega Alakazam, Tapu Fini, Silvally. Silvally and Salazzle. Kyurem Black, I'm just gonna go in the matchup. Kyurem Black, I think is gonna be a Chopple or Ice and Z set. Because I don't have a switch into that, and Chopple is very nice to bait in my Thunder T or my Infernape and kill them with Earth Power or Ice Beam. But yeah, I see both of those. Either they'll come in, they're both pretty good versus me. Mega Alakazam, I think definitely 3 attacks. I don't know what the last move is going to be, but he really only needs 3 attacks to destroy my team. Crook, I think, is going to be the Rocker, because it's his only Rocker agent, or Metagross. Yeah, just, I think Chopple as well, just pretty much for the same reason as Kyurem. So, yeah, Silvally, I expect that to be Steel, because he did not bring Metagross, and it gives him another Leaf Storm resist. Gives him a better Aerodactyl switch in as well. Gives him Parting Shot as well, so yeah, I definitely could see how Silvally Steel is better than Metagross in this matchup. In Salazzle, I could see like Specs. I forgot what it's called. Specs or Scarf. I definitely expect the Scarf to outspeed Scarf Superior. So yeah, that is the team versus Nader. I gotta pause for a second. Let me say. Fucking hell. Yeah, let's just get started in the battle. My lead is gonna be Infernape, and he leads off with Crocodile. Leading off with Crocodile, I feel if he stays in, I feel like he's going to be Chopple Berry because he won't fear a fighting attack, and I'll be able to OHKO it with a close combat, not OHKO, but do a lot of damage to it. And but that's not my play. My play is just a U-turn. I can scout out its set, and if he decides to go into Finny, I can start my game plan very early and get out my rocks. So U-turn's my play. And close combat is also not the play, because either way he went in the Finny next turn if he was Chopple. If he did not kill me, got up rocks, and so I would have been in a horrible position. So I just click U-turn, and this damage shows to me he's offensive. Crocodile with Chopple. I feel like he's going to be Chopple, definitely. So I don't think he would have risked it. So, I go into my Persian. I had 2 plays otherwise. I could have went into my Aerodactyl, but I did not. I kind of feared Stone Edge that turn if he wanted to predict me, or go into my Thundurus. Predicting me going into my Thundurus, or knock off my Scarf on my Screer. If he knocks off my Scarf, I have a tough time winning this game, because my only win condition would be Thundurus, and that's much less reliable than a superior winning. So I just go into my Persian. It's just my safe place. And I pivot to this. And that next turn, I knock off, and it reveals to be Chople Berry. Yeah. He knocks off my Chople Berry as well. And yeah, he knocks off my Chople Berry, which means I won't be able to get. I'll be able to get Revenge by Sam after this. So that's unfortunate, but I'll be able to deal with Sam either way. So yeah, I play her off, and yeah, I just wanted to get damage on this because I feel like this turn he might switch out. But what I did is just click play her off. Pretty obvious play. I wanted to get rid of it. Probably could have just party shouted there. Would have been my better play, but what can you do? It's in the past. Yeah, I click play rough, get no chip on this. But I go into my Ape because he could go for Surf, but he'll be forced out, and Surf cannot OHKO me, so I will be able to get a U-turn on it. And he'll be forced into Finny, I can still get at my rock. So anytime Ape comes in, he always has to. I always think in my head, I can get up rocks then. With it. So, yeah, he does click Parting Shot, which is fine. He goes in Salazzle this turn. Now, I feel like this shows to me he is either a Scarf Salazzle, or trying to put me in a false sense of security, force me out into my Aerodactyl, and go into Finny, because I feel like that. If I do, because that's his most safe play. If he wants to gain momentum back, because if he goes to Finny, even if I stay in, go for Earthquake or something, he'll still be able to chew it up. It wouldn't have been too consequential. So, yeah, but if he's Scarfed, I live any hit, and I will be able to U-turn on it, and it catches him on the double if he wants to predict like an Earthquake. So I do stay in, and I go into Finny. He goes into Finny, and I get my Mew in and get my Stealth Rocks up, which is super important in this game. It starts my game plan up, and yeah, I go for Rocks right now, and he goes into Kyurem. Now, this is a pretty good bluff on his part, because you'll see, I sack off my Persian. I don't need it anymore, because Click is weakened and going to bring Metagross, so I just sack it off. And if he wants to waste a Z-move on my Mew, that's cool with me, then Mew can take it on basically forever unless he gets a freeze. So, yeah, I sack him, and this put me, I had a feeling this could have been Icium Z still, and just not used it versus Mew, predicting my sack, which is could have been, can be a really good play in this part, or it could just be Chople to bait in, just Chople like I expected. So, yeah, but if he is Icium Z, I am fine with sacking this, because I'll gain a lot of information on his team, just a lot of information on his Kyurem. I'll know how to deal with it then. Then that would be going to my Thundurus. So you'll see if he's Chople or Icium Z set, and he reveals to be Icium Z, which sucks because my Mew's gone. Would have been nice for the rest of his team, but I gained vital information. I got my rocks up, and even though I'm 4-6 down, I feel like I'm in the driver's seat right now with my Scarf Superior, because that's looking to go in if I can trap Salazzle. So yeah, I could click Agility right now, and I go into my Thundurus to immediately revenge it. I could click Agility right now, but he doesn't want me to set up, and he doesn't really have a use for Kyurem anymore, because it is rocks are up, and yeah, it doesn't really need it. And if I try to set up an Agility, I will lose. I think I'll just lose, because I won't have ways to break down his team. So I just click Z Focus Blast. He doesn't have a switch in anyway, so Kirim Sack was his best play, and yeah. Kirim Sack was his best play. And he goes into Salazzle. Now, this is what I said in the team builder. This is my way to damage the Salazzle, so I go into Aerodactyl right now, and I could take any hit right now, very well. And he reveals to be Specs, which does a lot. But I'm sorry, I choked. But I click Pursuit, and he is in range of my Superior now, and that's very, very good for my team. Just Surf's looking to win. It's in prime position to win unless I miss. So, Aerodactyl. My best play right now is to sack off the Aerodactyl and get my free switch into Surf. I want damage on this to put it closer in range to Surf, because if I get damage on this, then Surf basically wins unless I miss. So, I click Aqua Tail right now because I have Earthquake, and I get a crit, which is unfortunate, but I don't think it was too consequential. And he just clicked Ice Beam. Ice Beam was I don't know. I didn't calculate, but I have a Fat Arrow, so I'll be able to shoot that and put the Savali closer in range of Surf, basically in range of Surf now. But he does go for Parting Shot now. Basically, he goes for Parting Shot, but now I can. I go into Finny. Okay, he went into Finny. I could stay in and click Stone Edge, get minimal damage, but that wouldn't really gain me anything because you'll get a free defog and gain momentum. So basically, it's time to go for game. I predict him to go for defog to keep, because I don't know if he thinks I am Scarf Superior yet, and he wants to keep his Salazzle around to check it. So that is his utmost priority. And what he's doing, and if I go into Serp and he clicks Knock, I don't think Knock's a great bring. I don't think Knock's gonna come, but I had to risk it because I would have lost a lot of momentum if I just stayed in, and I can keep this around as a sack late game. So I do click, go into Serp, and yeah, the neck is here. I'm ready to win the game, hopefully. And he just clicked Defog, gets rid of the hazards, and that's actually pretty good for me because I can get a boost on Salazzle as well without it dying. So, just get the Defog, and he sacks Crocodile, which is good for me. And yeah, I get my boost, and it looks like GG at this point, but I missed my Leaf Storm. No, yeah, I missed my Leaf Storm, which was definitely really sucky, because Serp looks very clean to win this game at this point, and unless I missed another one. So yeah, that sucks, but what can you do? It's Mon, so that's the game we play. And yeah, we do miss, which I'm kind of sad about that, because I executed my game plan very well this game, and yeah, but what can you do? But I do still have a way to win, and but it's a bit tricky. But what I need to do is to trap the Salazzle right now, pursuit it, and yeah, Salazzle's down. And yeah, I go into he goes into Finny right now, and this is my second way to win. I sack off Arrow, get my Stone Edge damage on it, which you'll see right now. Yeah, Stone Edge. Yeah, Arrow's down. Now my only way to win at this point, there's two ways to win. I kill the Tapu Finny with my Thundurus, and Ape wins. So he needs to keep Finny around so he does not lose to Infernape. So because I feel like he should know I'm Scarf Ape at this point, just how I've been playing. So other way to win, which looks a lot more safer, is Thundurus T. I click Agility because he's 100% forced out. He needs to go into Zam, or yeah, he needs to go Zam or sack Silvally. If he sacks Silvally, then I have a much better chance at winning. So Thundurus is my play. He's 100% forced out. If he does he does stay in. I don't think that would be his best play to stay in. But if he's like an Ice Beam variant, I still shoot a hip. So I click agility right now. He goes into Zam, and if there's a roll, and also I didn't mention, I need to get a roll in my favorite to also win. Yeah, my only way to win at this point is I get a roll in my favor, which is like 69% to 81, so it's not in my favor. I mean, I think it's like 56% chance, so it is kind of in my favor, but I didn't calculate it. But I did do the calculate. I don't remember what was the calculation. So it's a bit in my favor, or it might be even, but I need to get the roll in my favor to win. If I don't, I lose this game. So yeah. Also, I can get the flinch as well, which would be also nice. So I have a lot of ways to win, but if I don't get this right, I lose. So I click Dark Pulse, and yeah, we'll see if I get the flinch. Traces Volt Absorb. I click Dark Pulse, don't get the flinch, but I live at 1. So nice. Definitely some justice there. So yeah, I'm glad we lived, definitely. But this causes 50-50s right now, because my play with these 50-50s, I was thinking the game. I make the obvious play until Mega Alakazam reaches about like it's like 49. So 49 plus 2, 74. When it reaches like 74%, I will make the aggressive plays, because it'll be in range of Dark Pulse then. So, yeah. But my play is just to click Thunderbolt. I know he'll have Volt Absorb, but he's still in range of my Dark Pulse. So I click Dark Pulse, and he goes for T-Bolt. I go for T-Bolt. Yeah, T-Bolt gets a Volt Absorb. Now, there's another 50-50. I could make the aggressive play and Thunderbolt, which is a very aggressive play, and very aggressive play. What am I trying to say? Just a very aggressive play. If I get it wrong, I lose the game. But Dark Pulse is just much safer. If he does stay in, I do win the game. And yeah, this is basically a true 50. Well, yeah, it's a true 50-50. Like, these few turns are like huge 50-50s in the game. So, yeah, my play is to Dark Pulse just to keep it safe, because I don't really need to risk it right now. Because even with another Thunderbolt, he's still in range of a Dark Pulse. So I click Dark Pulse and see if I get the 50-50 right, and I do get the 50-50 right, and I do kill the Alakazam. And this is basically GG at this point, because Thunder T wins. And yeah, glad the backup win con worked, and that is glad I had it. But that is GG to Nader. Great game. He played very well, even though I almost got cheesed out of the win because of the Leaf Storm miss, but luckily I didn't. So yeah, but GG to Nader. Definitely, I'm not mad at him for the miss at all. It's just mods, and he had no control over it. And yeah, definitely GG to him. Really good player. And yeah, hopefully, I'm wishing him luck for the rest of the season. And yeah, next week we are taking on my good pal Immortal Men's, coach of the Hagu Haluchas. If he does watch it, tell me how to pronounce it. Is it like Hage or Hagu? But I'm gonna say Hagu, because Hagu sounds cooler. So yeah, we're taking him on next week, and I'll see you guys then. Peace. Fucking Camtasia. You know what? I'm great at this. I'm not editing this, so